I have been getting into the Funko, Star Wars Funko Pops. I've noticed ever since Smuggler's Bounty, I've been kind of bitten by that. So what I did is I kind of crumbled, as it were. The other day I was kind of feeling a little bit down, and I decided to buy these two sets that I've been eyeing for a little bit. I only have the majority of the pops that I have, which is only about big 6 or 7 altogether, but the ones that I've had the majority of so far are Star Wars. So I was like, what the heck, I'll keep, buying them here and there, but these two sets specifically, I had the idea that maybe they're both Return of the Jedi sets, and I thought maybe I'll just buy all the ones from this particular scene or that movie. So I was like, okay. And again, I was kind of having a lousy day, so I said, hey, I'm going to buy these two sets, feel better. Some people buy shoes or clothing or treats to make themselves feel better. I would buy kind of little Star Wars things and, what have you. Any kind of nerdy thing, but specifically, I've been in the mood for Star Wars, in case none of you have noticed. So I have the two of them here, and I'm just going to finally take them out. I've been dying to do it. I got these, I think, on Tuesday or something. Amazon 1-day shipping. I like your style. I ordered these guys before noon, and then they said the delivery would be at 9 o'clock. I came home at 10 p.m. and they were waiting for me at my door. It was great. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I will open these guys up. Yeah, I'll open them up and kind of show you what I got. All right. I'll start with the one that I was more excited for, and I'll show it off real quick. Is this guy right here. Woo! So we have Ula, the Twi'lek dancer, who meets a rather sad fate, as we know. The Rancor and Luke with the bone in his hand, fighting him off. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, this was one of the sets. My box was not in terrific shape, but not horrible shape either. I know some people who are collectors care about that and then keep everything in here. I'm not one of those people, for sure. I think it's bad enough that I'm kind of falling into this, not unlike, Beanie Baby craze or Pokemon Go, which I'm not really playing. But that being said, I am kind of falling into this a little bit, but I decided that I will only keep to Star Wars Pops. So far I have a lot of the ones, or the ones that I have a majority of are from The Force Awakens. This is my first time getting from a different era or genre. So yeah, but I'm gonna open this guy up right now. Oh, that was simpler than I thought. Wow, these guys are awesome. Let me see if I can get them out of here without trouble. All right, look at that. Luke Skywalker, there you are. All right, let me get Ula. I didn't even know that was her name. I kept forgetting what her name was, to be honest with you. I'm also forgetting the name of the Jedi Master that was Twi'lek as well. Shame on me. I remember Shakti, and she's the Torbruta species. She's badass. She does, did the training for the ARC Troopers, if you watch Clone Wars. Anyway, getting away from myself. Hera Syndulla, I'll never forget her. Great Rebel pilot. I'm kind of wondering as to what her fate will be. I'm sure everybody wonders what the fate of the characters on Star Wars Rebels will be. But that being said, back to other Twi'leks that we know. We have her right here. Okay, and then, last but not least, the Rancor. Which he is, bigger, so that's why I'm pretty excited for him. And I think he's really well done. He looks just like in the movie. Wow, he's heavy. He is substantial right there. Nice, and he's also a bobblehead, just like the rest of them. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Wow, he's great. Wow, I'm really impressed with him. The detail on him is fantastic. I love it. Like, if you had to make the Rancor into a Funko bobblehead, this is perfect. All right, great. So we got those three right there. Hopefully they're in the frame. I'm really hoping they are. I was kind of holding them for a while. I hope you guys can see them. Yeah. All right, so we'll move on to the next one. And I might take those guys down because they might be blocking me. Get above my knees a little bit, just a little bit higher up. Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna move this box out of the way. Man, I cannot believe the humidity in here. Turn off my air conditioner so that I can, so that you guys can hear me when I do this video, and it's just like already it's just like, it just feels like awful. It's amazing how quickly the humidity hits you. All right, so now we're gonna do, this is perhaps, I have to say this one, I was more looking for this one because I was just so impressed with the Rancor, and he does not disappoint. I really would like to get Return of the Jedi Luke, but I see now that he is, I don't know if, I was just looking yesterday, I don't know if he's being phased out or if it's just kind of a rare model. I know Endor Luke is now a new model. I forgot who he's an exclusive, but I want to get him, like Jedi, Luke Skywalker, and I just don't know that I'm going to be able to. The ones that I saw online were like, not outrageous. They were ranging like $25 to $30, but that's more than I'm willing to spend because I'm not like a, really hardcore collector. I usually try to spend anywhere from $15 or less. So far, I've been able to get a lot of these guys from the $10 to $12 range, which for me is reasonable. So, but I know for certain models or ones that have gone to the vault, what have you, they are, that's a $30 asking price is not bad. For the ones that go into the vault that people really want, they can be like hundreds of dollars. So I'm just learning all this stuff. I have a friend at work who is much more serious than I am. I think he got into it, I want to say a year ago, maybe a little less or more, and he does customs. So now I'm kind of getting into it. I will regret now that I wasn't into it at all before. I was like, oh, this is going to be a fad, this is whatever, but whether or not it's a fad, actually, my best friend's husband, he is a collector of these guys and has been for a while, since way back before, and their apartment is now covered. I finally counted it for them one day. I think they have like 60 something of them, some very rare ones. So I would say they are kind of collectors, and they don't have any Star Wars ones though. I was just asking them the other day. They have no Star Wars ones. They have everything else. Lots of comic book characters, but some like Game of Thrones and some Harry Potter, because she and I, no, don't fall over. Oh, that could be like the, when the gate crushes and Luke throws the rock. But she and I are the big Star Wars, Harry Potter fans. Okay, anyway, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, because now my knees hurt, my ankles hurt again. All right, I'll do this like I did the other one. I'll pull it out. This is awkward. I'll do it this way. That's a little better. Pull this up. Now this one's interesting because it's got like the little base. Ooh, gently. Ah, oh no it doesn't. Okay. The base is just part of the box, the packaging, which, well, I'm gonna keep it then because that looks just like the little platform that they sit on in the movie. Everybody can see me still. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna move you guys over. You guys are like maybe over here. Okay, I'll set this out because this is gonna be good. All right, we'll start smallest to biggest. Why not? Come on. Ooh, you were in there. All right, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Wow. Ah, there we go. Ha! Crafty little guy, which he is in the movie too. Salacious Crumb. Couldn't get him out of there. Figures. Exactly what he sounds like too. After R2 zaps him onto the ceiling, as he so deserves. Just saying. All right. Moving on. Oh my God! Look at Leia. Now, I will say this, and I noticed this in the box. She has a little kind of smudge on her nose. So I'm kind of sad. I'll try and clean it off. I hope it's just a smudge, not like a dent or something, because that's going to drive me crazy, although I'm not going to return it because that's just too much work. But oh my goodness. This is perhaps I think that's why Return of the Jedi is my favorite. It's just such an amazing part. I love when she strangles him to get out of there. And now we found out in if you're reading Bloodline by Claudia Gray, you should read it. New Star Wars canon novel. They call her in the underworld Hutt Slayer. That's some new information. But yeah, that is probably my favorite part in any movie ever. It's just so empowering, ultimately Luke, kind of busts out and is, a distraction of sorts, but he is there to rescue them. But then after that, she gets out of there herself. She gets out of there and she's like, oh, I'll show, he had the audacity to chain her up and put her in this ridiculous outfit and humiliate her. And she's like, well, this is what you get. So I absolutely love it. I love all of Carrie Fisher's comments about it as well. And so very excited about that. Okay, put Leia right there. I think these guys should have enough room. And then finally, the big guy. The other big guy. Now Jabba is surprisingly light compared to the Rancor, actually. Ooh, something up here. Oh, a little something up there, like a paint smudge or something that got stuck. Oh, but he is nice and nasty looking. The coming out of his mouth and everything, the tongue. That is great. He's awesome looking. I love it. No, he looks just the way he should. Yeah, I like that. That's awesome. Yeah, again, if you're going to make Jabba... Now, I think there is a separate Jabba bobblehead on his own, and I think he's a little bit smaller than this one, actually, where you don't get as much of his tail. Like, he's kind of standing up. It kind of looks the way he's, like, when he's upright, moving in, God forbid, the 1997 edits where you see him talking to Han in the original film, or more like I would think the Phantom Menace when he kind of standing upright and he's a little bit younger, too. Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, so I'll have him sit like that, right? Yeah. Voila! Awesome. So there you go. Those are the two sets that I got. Pretty excited about them both. Yeah, I think that's about it. They all look awesome. I'm I'm glad I just did it. I was like, and both of them were about $35. I think even 36 or 37 with the shipping, or maybe there was no shipping fee because again it's like Amazon Prime. I can't remember really, but well worth it. I think. I'm very, very happy, and yeah, I think, and I already, I said I wouldn't buy anymore, but again, my friend who does collect these, he said to me, why don't you just do Star Wars ones, like make a little shelf and and I thought maybe I'll just do Return of the Jedi. Like I'll just try and recreate that whole, I was saying that in the beginning, but maybe I'll just try to stick to that, even though I have a lot of Force Awakens ones as well. So, but there's other ones that I want. I like kind of there's so many iterations of Luke and Han that I like. The newer ones, they have, an exclusive for the throne room, the ending of like A New Hope, the ceremony. They both have their medals. I really like those. And I also like the ones that are on Hoth with their snow gear. They're so cute. I know that was like the Han Solo like Hoth hood outfit. That was like an exclusive last year at Comic-Con, like New York City Comic-Con, and I saw it and it was about $25 and I just wasn't willing to spend the money because I wasn't that into it. I got Captain Phasma for like $11. And I was happy with that until I saw the movie, and then I was like, oh gosh, she does nothing. I still think she's cool because Gwendolyn Christie is awesome, but I was like, really? What an underuse of her. I was kind of disappointed. Anyway, I think she'll have more to do in episode 8. So that's that. I just wanted to show those guys off, and I think that's it for now. I did order, this is why I was going back to it, Bausch or Bouche. I wish I knew how to pronounce that correctly. Leia. Not unmasked because that's another exclusive. I think a San Diego or convention exclusive, and so she's expensive. But the masked one is, I think, starting to go into the vault. Luckily for me, it doesn't look like it's a super popular pop because the one I got was like $6 on Amazon. And I think anything that's typically vaulted goes way up in price. So, or maybe that's just not a popular mold. I have no idea. Oops. All right, so that's about it. I'll stop yammering on. So long.